Syracuse football is starting a new spring game, getting ready for the upcoming season, and the first game is Tennessee. So they definitely have to buckle down and get ready for the season. And we're starting off with running back Yassine Willis, a hard-running running back who is definitely determined and loves to finish runs. And coming behind him as of right now is Hart. Hart is penciled in to be second because Jeff Nixon's son is out. Will Nixon, who suffered a foot injury and will be out for a duration of time until he get back. It seemed like the weight will be upon the shoulders of Hart and Willis, who are definitely showing that they are capable to get the job done. But I haven't seen a lot of Hart this spring season, so I don't know if he's injured or what. But I have seen Yassine Willis, and we've seen a lot of Coleman and James getting the ball. And they're definitely showing promising with their speed out of the backfield and their determination. So we have a lot of young guys, and that's a scary thing because they haven't seen a lot of reps on the field. Either one of them, the most reps that were seen was from Yassine Willis and Hart, but that's not enough. I don't think those guys have over 30 carries on the year. So they have to get their feet wet and get ready, but they definitely show the promise. And next up is wide receiver. And we have a host of young wide receivers that look like they can get the job done. Hornsby is a physical guy that has pretty good routes, nice size, and can run pretty good routes. Then you have Simmons, the younger Simmons, not Justice Ross, but the other Simmons, who is definitely a speedster and has height, and showed a couple of flashes on plays he got last year in a couple of games. Definitely is going to be something to be seen in him because I see a flash in his game. He definitely has good route running skills and has great speed and looks like he can get free after the catch. So that's definitely a good plus, and that's just two of the wide receivers. They also have a couple incoming, but I'll just talk about the ones I've seen. Number 81, Johnson. I forget where he's from, but he shows a lot of speed. I've seen him get open and cause separation, but he's a young freshman. And the good thing to rely on, we still have Trevor Pena to show these guys the ropes. Then you have other freshmen that show promise from last year. I'm forgetting the other guy. He's number 80, another speedster that can run. But all the guys that are up there, out of all the freshmen, I'm putting my money on Daniels. Well, not Daniels. Hornsby and Simmons, Emmanuel Simmons. Two guys that have shown promise, two big bodies. And the other two freshmen that I named, they'll probably be coming off the bench in high-scoring games where they can just get their reps so they can get acclimated because the position that they're in is already filled by Trevor Pena. So those two guys are looking like they're probably going to be backups to Trevor Pena and whoever is the other upperclassman. And it's looking like the guy from South Carolina. His name slips me right now, but he has decent size and pretty good skills. And Syracuse definitely is deep at wide receiver. You have Pena, you have Gill coming back, you have Harcher coming back. You have many other names that are looking to have a breakout season in the upper class in that position. So definitely stack that wide receiver. And the scary thing is the quarterback, but I'll leave that for another day because we haven't seen reps from him, but he's looking like he's pretty good. And freshman linebacker Anton Delirious and Fatim Diggs right now are getting a lot of reps and are showing some promise at the position. And we have David Reese still coming in. I don't know if he's going to be penciled in at defensive end or linebacker, but that's another key piece to the defense. But the linebackers, you have freshman 22, if I'm correct, Wembley. He's definitely looking good. And you have 33 who's stepping his game up. And I think Omo Perello, if that's the correct pronunciation of his name, he's slided in at DN and linebacker, and he's definitely a force to be reckoned with. He was a young player last year, but showed a lot of flash at the position. And then we have King Joseph Edwards, another upcoming freshman, and George Delane at the defensive end position. And we have other freshmen coming in that haven't stepped on the practice field yet. They'll be up here in the summer for summer workouts. But other than that, those are the linebackers and defensive end that I think will step up and show a lot of promise. Syracuse has a lot of work to do because they are a young team. And these are some of the guys, but I'm very excited to see Demetrius Samuel, the most talked about guy on the Syracuse team, for his attributes playing both sides of the football, wide receiver and defensive back. So that will be a thing to look at because that's the talk of the town in Syracuse right now. Demetrius Samuel's going both ways and his skills at both positions. And he's being compared to Travis Hunter, who was definitely an elite player. But Syracuse look like they're making strides to get better in the upcoming season. But they have work to do, and it's not really established who's going to be the starting lineman. But freshman lineman Byron Washington and, if I'm correct, Willie Goodacre are looking pretty good as of right now. I haven't seen a lot of the other freshmen, so if I'm missing you, that's my bad. But this is what I have seen up to the date and what I'm hearing from the players and the staff. These are the players that are showing up as of right now. So until the next time, Syracuse, let's